Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here at Chainlink, seeing what's going on. We're going to quickly jump into some back-end data and understand, where the liquidation levels are lying. And just to quickly jump in here, let's go ahead and talk about the lower liquidation level here at 1850. That support level has been broken very hard. We can presume moving forward is going to be a resistance, so 1850, 1860, somewhere in that range is going to be somewhat of a resistance level. That is reflected on the chart, so we're going to talk about that in a minute, but it's important to recognize that there's not very much liquidation below the price action, and there is still some at 1950 upwards of $20. So price could rally back and hit that level, of course. It's very common for lower levels to be swept and upper levels to be hit shortly after. So just be mindful that is a thing. And if you're new to the channel, again, welcome aboard. Hit the comment or comment below, like, subscribe, follow. Deeply appreciate that. Obviously, make sure you reference our trade signals too if you're new to the community. It's awesome stuff. 40% from AVAX. These are all shorts. AVAX, Bitcoin, Near Protocol, and Rune. We got 4 take profit targets here in the last 24 hours. For our shorts that we took, and previously we took some longs with Filecoin and Solana, got some profits over the weekend. So again, nice stuff kind of following through here. Considering a trade with Chainlink, so let's go ahead and look at the larger time frames and see if it's worthwhile taking a trade with this coin right now or not. Just to help understand really where these levels are at, because again, I mentioned that support and resistance, so let's discuss that here. Taking a look quickly at the moving averages, we can see we're below the 20-day and the 50-day SMA, and we got the 100 and the 200 trailing behind. Okay, so that really just tells us here that we're kind of right in that little middle zone. Very common for that to be a thing. Most coins are doing that right now. The other thing we want to recognize too is we got a support range we're in right now, about that low 1830 range, upwards of about $20 is a secondary amount of resistance. Okay, keep in mind we're right, I wouldn't say we're in the middle, but we're near the lower end there, so losing this level here would be a big deal. We can presume that the 1820, 1830 range might be somewhat of a resistance for us. Okay, again, different styles of course exist at any given time, but we're under 50 on the RSI. We can see stochastic swinging down, money flow index is low, and we can see a divergence on the MACD and the daily. These are all bearish signs here, and we got to be mindful of that. We're breaking bearish with this coin. Okay, now it's not an absolute disaster, of course. We gotta just draw a trend line here to pay attention to this later. Just kind of see where we're at here generally. We'll go ahead and put this out here for the moment. Again, when I draw out these trend lines, folks, they're not exact sciences, okay? And truth is, a lot of times you want to draw the candlesticks out with daily candlestick closures, not candle wicks. But again, to each their own. It's different situations can provide different results, but the trend line is beneficial because it helps us know that we're consistently establishing lower highs. And until we can break that pattern, we can presume it's going to continue. Okay, so 4-hour time frame here. Let's go ahead and take a look and kind of see where we're at here. So 4 hours, we can double check. We're bouncing off 30 on the RSI. This is a common thing in trading. RSI gets to 30, gets a nice little bounce, little relief recovery. See the same thing for Bitcoin. Prices coming back up. Money flow is low, of course, but keep in mind that's due for a correction at any given time. So you can only go down so low with these things. Generally speaking, though, getting close to 20 for the money flow index is kind of a common bouncing point. We can see stochastic is recovering, but MACD is still diverging. So the 4-hour time frame is bearish no matter how we look at it. And the reason why I say that is because we're underneath all 4 moving averages. We're under 50 on the RSI. Those are the important things we want to focus on. Just because we have a slight little relief rally, a little recovery here, doesn't mean the price is going to shoot up and recover and get right through that descending trend. Okay, I think we need to pay attention to this, and I'll go ahead and mark this a different color because it's important to kind of understand that is an important level for us to get back up above. The hourly time frame is going to also reflect a very similar scenario. Okay, most coins are looking exactly like this here, where we see the lagging span. It's probably going to intersect in the price action here in the next few hours, implying if you have a short position open, you may want to consider taking profit. We have a lot of shorts open right now, and we are taking profit, but we're leaving the rest open too, letting the rest ride because we've taken a majority of profit, and we're going to go ahead and get some extra profit later on, or a stop loss moves lower so we can ensure that if it hits our break-even point, we still walk away in the green. Again, there's different strategies for taking profit, but in this market, I think it's important to be consistent and to not just kind of go with the flow, so to speak. You have a structure in every single trade, and you honor that every single time. Lagging span, everything we see here, conversion line below baseline, we're below the cloud. We can presume here that this 1870, 1880 range, this previous resistance, or previous support level rather, is going to be the new resistance. Okay, so we're going to put this out here as well to pay attention to the fact that we've broken below that. So we may see a bearish backtest. The price comes up here. It could reject off this recent point of control. So again, a lot of reasons why the price is more likely to continue lower. Will it recover between now and then? Probably. It just depends on Bitcoin, but if Bitcoin can maintain 70,000 or higher, we'll probably see a lot of coins get back on track like it never happened. But if Bitcoin continues to reject out at 70,000, continues low, and hits that 68, possibly even 66 or 64,000, you bet your tail we're going to see Chainlink continue to drop. All right, folks. So again, more likelihood of the further downside. We just got to give it a chance to do either a bearish backtest or let Bitcoin pull its head successfully from its ass, and we'll see, of course, what that looks like. Either way, I hope this made sense. I described this correctly. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, comment below, like, subscribe, and follow if you haven't already. Deeply appreciate that. Make sure you trade Chainlink on the world's best exchange. $5,500 in benefit rewards. Use my link to register. It's awesome stuff. Great exchange. That's not the reason to use them. The main reason is because there's no KYC or VPN required in the US, Canada, and a lot of other countries. That's why we like them, and they've been very helpful and beneficial to us. So thank you again, and I look forward to working with you. Have yourself a great rest of the day. We'll see you next one. Take care.